Howdy ho friends, it's Michelle and it is time for another Meltdown, and we start with Scentsy because it's my favorite and I love it. And I will start with currently available Scentsy, and I have a few bring back my bars included in that are available for this month only. Then we'll move into some not unavailable Scentsy, and then some non-Scentsy stuff. But I'm going to wrap it up with an exciting Scentsy wax find. More on that when we get to it. Let's start with a mix that I tried again. I know I tried this last summer, but I could not remember really my thoughts or how it went, so I wanted to try it again. And this was by recommendation of Di. Her channel name is Dices19 Hearts, I believe. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box below. She tries quite a bit of mixes, so I highly suggest checking her videos out. She usually puts a weekly wax, what she's melted in her home, I think on Sundays. Anyway, let's jump in, kind of, not really jumping in. Tangerine creamsicle and pineapple mango, and she kind of does this as a substitution for the Dumbo scent. I would say it's kind of along the same lines. It's not as good, but it is a little stronger than actual Dumbo wax. And tangerine creamsicle is icy tangerine, mango, and vanilla cream. So this almost has a little bit of a body care type note to it. Maybe it's that icy note that they're talking about, but I really like this alone. It's kind of on the lighter side though. And then the pineapple mango is sweet pineapple, juicy mango, and passion flower. I really like this alone too, and I don't tend to like Bath & Body Works pineapple mango scent. So this really surprised me when I had melted it individually. And together you kind of get a little more tartness, I think, than I get with the Dumbo scent, but it's definitely a mix to try, especially if you already have these two bars. Highly recommend trying it. About a medium throw, on the lighter side of medium, but yeah, they were nice together, and I think I would prefer these personally by themselves rather than mixed. Maybe mixed with something else, they're fantastic or whatever, but it didn't, it didn't strike a chord that I had to have, the mix all the time. Next is the scent of the month, Pacific Mist. And this is Ocean Air, Coastal Sea Salt, Driftwood, and Tropical Nectar. Very light. And I really liked it on cold, but I'm going to have to say on warm, it was nice for about an hour or two, but then it gets this almost sour note that I don't like. And I can smell it now in the empty clamshell as well. I have one more bar of this. Yeah, I think it's maybe that weird driftwood note mixed with that tropical nectar. It's just not striking my nose very well. And then Peter Pan, the Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. This is tangerine, kiwi, cucumber blossom, and musk with pixie dust. And I've mentioned this one before. I really thought I was going to love this, but it turns out, to my nose, it has this chemical, sharp note in it, the same note that I get from the last petal, which is grapefruit from that. I mean, it doesn't say that there's grapefruit in here, but maybe it's the kiwi. I'm not sure. Not for me, but a lot of people are loving this, so try that out. Okay, if you bring back my bars now, Fuzzy Blanket. This is lavender, sandalwood, and honeysuckle. This is very similar to Jammy Time, Snuggle Up, and both of those scents I don't like, and I don't really care for this one either. I love lavender scents. There's just some kind of note in this as well. Kind of a harsh punch in the face type note. I think it's from the lavender, but it's not a lavender that I like personally. So that saves me some money. I don't have to buy any more, and I don't have to put it in my club. So that's great. I would say a medium scent, maybe a little lighter medium, but it did okay. White Out. This is another Bring Back My Bar. And this is peppermint, apple, and winter pine. So this isn't, if you've been watching me for a little bit, you know I cannot stand peppermint. But this is kind of softened with that pine and apple. Not a repurchase for me, but it is a good scent. It's a good blend of those three notes. Kind of equal blend, I would say. It's nice for what it is, a peppermint scent. And I would say on the stronger side, you know, depending on your house and area, it may do well in larger rooms. Plum and White Woods. This is raspberry, damson plum, and vanilla orchid. The more I smell this, the more I like it. It had like an alcohol almost note to it, kind of like perfume has, that has to kind of evaporate a little bit. But the more I smell this, the more the plum and that kind of bright woodsy note comes out of this. My mom really likes it. My daughter liked it in their BBMB takeover video. So yeah, this will be going in my club. Mainly for my mom. My daughter wants a few. I'll have some for her too. But yeah, it's nice. It is a fan favorite. I would say strong also. And we've got Watermelon Patch. This is, it says vine ripened watermelon. This is absolutely a Jolly Rancher watermelon. And for a watermelon scent, it's nice. It's not I don't tend to lean towards watermelon scents, but I can appreciate this. It is a sweet watermelon, not so much fresh, candy-like, and was a pretty strong performer as well. Also, Sweet Southern Tea. I have this going in this room right now. This is peach, orange juice, and white tea. I feel like this is actually performing better than it did when it was in the catalog. And I think someone else mentioned that too. The orange juice really sweetens this up, but probably only because I know it's in there. I do get orange. I get peach as well. Don't tend to love peach scents, but that orange in here I think really sweetens that peach up. I like it. I may end up getting a few of these. I don't think it's a club contender, but I do like it and enjoy it. Yeah, I walked into this room. You know, you walk into a room and you're like, ooh, I like this scent. What is it? You know, trying to remember what you have in the warmers. Because I put it in there actually almost 24 hours ago now. And yeah, it's a nice, sweet kind of peach orangey kind of scent to me. I would not go above saying it's a medium performer. It's not strong by any means. It's a good light scent or a light medium scent. Churro Churro, another Bring Back My Bar. This is baked pastry with cinnamon sugar. And for what it is, I'm not a huge bakery lover, but this is a great scent. You do get kind of that doughy note, not a whole lot of cinnamon, just a touch of cinnamon. I can be very sensitive to cinnamon, and this is not too much for me. I really enjoyed this in the kitchen. However, I will say, I think even better than this scent is the fried ice cream that we had in January's Bring Back My Bar. I think they're very similar. Fried ice cream also has like a dough around it that's actually the fried part. and you get that, it's just all a little more intense to me with the fried ice cream. So if I were to put one of these in my club, I would lean toward the fried ice cream. This is nice though. You do get dough and a little bit of sweetness. A great blender, I'm sure. I may get a few more of those. I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm bringing into my home. Not just wax, but everything. You know, the more things you have, the more things you have to deal with. All right, and I think this is the last Bring Back My Bar. And this is Cashmere Pear. This is White Amber, Madagascar, Vanilla, Pear, Red Ginger, and Cashmere. For me, this is more of a mature scent, not up my alley. It's definitely heavy amber with a kick of ginger and some pear to kind of round it out. I'd say strong performer, but that's just my nose too. So, and I left behind a French lavender. This is currently available. It's not the Bring Back My Bar. It is actually available with the Epcot Garden Wine and Garden Flower and Garden Festival. They have so many festivals. Okay, French lavender. This is herbal fragrance of lavender from the hills of France. I have this going in our bedroom right now. It's nice. You get that herbal, like clean herbal lavender. A touch of sharpness to it, but not super like kick it, punch you in the nose like Fuzzy Blanket has. Yeah, a little bit more natural lavender type scent. On the stronger side of light, but I would still categorize that as a light scent. Okay, a few scents that are not currently available with Scentsy. Vitamin R, Relax. This is in my club, my Scentsy club, so I get this. I have it in my bi-monthly club. This is Bergamot, Vanilla, and Amber. A really nice amber note. Yeah, with a sweet, almost spun kind of vanilla sugar, but it's light. It is on the chopping block when I have to combine my hack club into my bi-monthly club, my hack quarterly club into my bi-monthly club, when we find out what's coming back in the fall winter catalog. So this may get cut then. We'll see how many scents in my hack club I need to keep and how many I have to kick out of my bi-monthly right now. Apple Press, my beloved apple scent. This is crunchy apple, juicy pear, and a hint of the last full roses of summer. You wouldn't know roses in here unless you were told roses in here. It is kind of an fall apple scent, not cinnamon by any means. To me, it's just a fresh, crisp apple. My mom said apple reminds her of the holidays, where I could see this could be appropriate for the holidays if you don't like those cinnamon bakery type, scents. But for me, it's an all year round as well. Lavender Violet, Sweet Spun Sugar, Lavender Violet, and Marshmallow. The best lavender marshmallow scent you've ever smelled. In my club, 2 coming to me every 2 months, except skipping December, and I love it. It's a lighter scent, but it's noticeable. It's definitely there and noticeable. I wish it was a little stronger, but not much. It's probably one of those scents you don't want super strong either. And then Sand Swept. Oh, sweet Sand Swept. Uh-oh. I apparently didn't. It seems like every time now I'm coming across one that I did not mark as to talk about in the video. This is Ocean Water, Sand to Stone, Driftwood, and Pink Lemon Groves. Man, This is an amazing scent. I wish I would have tried it out more when it was in the catalog. Maybe it would still be here if so. It is fresh. It is a little salty, a little woody. But I don't know that you would really pull out any of those notes without being told what's in here. Pink lemon groves. Okay, I don't really get like a lemon scent necessarily. But it is. It's crisp. It's cool kind of and breezy and rocky. One Scentsy non-wax. Tangerine and sugarcane in the pods. I was hoping I would really love this scent. It's okay. And another one that I did not mark, I think. It says grapefruit, tangerine, and sugarcane. And it's not a super tart grapefruit. It is a very sweet tangerine note to me. I like it. I just, warming it, it's not quite what I was hoping for. I have a few more pods and a few more, I think, or at least one more of the wax bars. Okay, some Non-Scentsy, and then I'll talk about my wax find. If that's all you wanted to see, though, is what I had melted, then thank you for stopping by, and be sure to like and subscribe if you like my content and would like to see more. Next is Pink Zebra. This is Ocean and Palm Leaf, and this scent is Paisley's Pick of the Month, which is a scent of the month, basically. It's agave nectar, blue hyacinth, and tropical palm. This is a lovely fresh scent. It's kind of watery, not aquatic, but dewy, I guess. Probably from that blue hyacinth and tropical palm together. And a little sweetness, I guess. But to me, it's just kind of fresh and, I don't know, makes me think of like an island beach or something. And then I talked about this last week. I finished off in a candle crock the Homeworx strawberry glazed cupcake. And no, I did not put this whole jar in the candle crock. I basically freeze the candle upside down in the freezer a day, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Whenever I get ready to use it, I then take it out, can pop the candle out of here, let it thaw, and then you can chop it up and use it however you please, in warmers, in candle crocks, obviously in an empty candle vessel that fits in a candle crock, and then have at it. I basically had 2 candle crock cycles with this candle. Half of it was last week and the other half was this week. And I love this strawberry scent. It is sweet strawberry vanilla cupcake, coconut cream, and whipped buttercream. This is from almost, well, I was about to say a year ago, but it says fall of 22. Anyway, it's had some time to cure. And it was not strong by any means. It was a medium kind of scent throw. Very nice, sweet strawberry scent at its core. Maybe a touch of that cupcake, but mostly just a sweet strawberry. Okay, now on to my wax find. I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and sometimes people find wax that they didn't know they had. And I've always thought it was like, how do you not know you have wax? But guess what happened? You know it. Yep. I have my grandmother's antique treadle sewing machine, and the drawers in it are like this wide. I mean, probably not even 6 inches wide. And so and it's in the entryway. I don't ever open those drawers to look at them, but I was trying to find a spot to put some other things. So I was looking to see what was in them, and yep, there's some Scentsy wax from I don't know how long ago. Let me go ahead and move these so we can talk about the ones that I found. All right. So, yep. You find some random wax and you get excited. Of course, funny thing is one of these, let's talk about it first, is Clothesline, which that's I'm combining my words today for some reason. My mind is going faster than my mouth, apparently. Clothesline, this is currently available, and I'm going to cover that, but yeah, the person I bought it from, her label is inside it. This must have been in between when I was a consultant and not a consultant. But anyway, this still has scent, and I should have looked these up before I got started, but I'll be dang if there's a hazelnut latte in here. And as you can see, this is old packaging, and it does not have the imprints. So I'm curious. I know we just talked about this probably in January, but when was it available last? June of 15 is when it was available before this year. So these could be from 2015. It was also available in 2014, 2012. So let's see when some of these other bars were available, because they're probably around the same time frame. This does not smell like it's supposed to. There's hardly any scent there, but it's almost like milk gone bad. I know that's not what it's supposed to smell like. And next, I don't even remember ever hearing about this, but it was in my drawer, and apparently I have melted 1 cube of it. Brazilian grapes. Let's see. Let's see if I've got it on my... I sure do. Okay. All right. It says bergamot zest, grapevine, sugared lemon weave softly, sweet fragrance deepened by a hint of aged oak. So, yes, I would say a lot of that aged oak is in here. Almost gives it like a spicy woodiness. Yeah, I mean, I think it's too old to really have this initial intended scent it's supposed to. But yeah, I kind of get a muted grape note with kind of tree, like a tree note, like a fresh limb that I'm smelling. And then and speaking of, this was a new scent in the spring summer catalog in 2016. So these are probably from around 2015-16 era. Yeah. And then I must have really liked this scent back when I got these in 2015 or 16. This is Fresh Cut Daisies. And I've melted 4 cubes out of this one. And then the rest of these are untouched. And we had Fresh Cut Daisies not too long ago, but based on where these were, I'm sure I got it. Yeah, it was out in spring, summer 2015 and 16, and then in a Bring Back My Bar last year. Nope, 2 years ago, 2021. And this is a meadow awash in summery blooms, fresh cut grass and clover with daisy, buttercup, and ivy. Let me smell one, and you can see like no you know, imprints. What do you call those? Whatever. Again, very almost diluted kind of smell. I get a little bit of daisy, I guess, just a light floral. Kind of a generic floral. Maybe a little bit of ivy, like a little bit, a touch of greenness with it, but yeah. So, now I have more wax to warm. I'm probably not going to warm the hazelnut latte, but I will warm the rest of these. So you'll be seeing those in the upcoming weeks on the Meltdown. And I guess that's it. That's all I have to share today. Thank you for stopping by. And be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. I don't believe I will have a video up this Saturday. Have a lot going on this weekend. Maybe we can chat about that next week in my Meltdown video. But I think, yeah, that's it. I won't have one on Saturday. I'll see you again, I guess, next Wednesday for my weekly Meltdown. Until then, have a great time, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.